So we're set to go. The odds for the Miami Heat so difficult, but Eric Spoelstra says we're not thinking about history. We're thinking about winning one game, and we can handle that. Wade started off so strong the other night, had that strange calf that he couldn't finish, but says he's okay and ready to go. Beasley's first shot of the afternoon.
And just like in game 3, Miami goes to Wade in the post. He draws the big double team, and the rotation was good. Beasley was left with a contested 20-footer.
I like the mindset of the Heat. It's not about winning 4 games. It's about winning the one in front of you. So take one at a time.
Garnett takes his first shot, puts that one in. That was, again, so impressive about the Celtics the other day that the big three all look like the big three of old. They've had their ups and downs this year, but all 3 of them played sharp.
And I know that's a fresh, welcome sight for Doc Rivers, because there have been times during the course of this season that the big three looked old.
Rondo back to Allen, fires away, in and out. Allen has been unbelievable the last 2 games, 25 points in each. Beasley to Arroyo, back to Richardson, open 3, knocks that down.
And Mike, I don't think it should be the Celtics' big 3 anymore. You have to put Rondo in there somewhere, whether it's the big 4 but you have to recognize just what his accomplishments are.
You're absolutely right. In many ways, he can be the most indispensable player. He's been averaging a ton of minutes, almost 41 a game in the postseason, and he was superb the other day as well. O'Neal thought he got hit.
And you make a good point, and I agree with you, because, like you said the other day, he's been their best player all season long.
Wade on the drive, the reach in, and the foul. O'Neal, guarded by Perkins. O'Neal has just been brutal shooting the ball, 5 of 31. Perkins a big part of it. Quentin Richardson, 2 for 2 from downtown.
And the same spot.
And more importantly, other guys are fulfilling their roles. So it's a complete package. Everybody is doing their job.
And I also think Doc Rivers should be given credit as Wade drives to the hoop and scores.
Wade. Beasley on the drive and finish. And the Heat with a double-figure lead already. I think they've come to play this afternoon.
And you love the way that Beasley is showing up, putting the ball on the floor, looking to make plays, absolutely in an attack mode.
Spoelstra telling his guys, we don't have to get 4 games today, guys. We can't, but we got to get this one, and we got to finally figure the Celtics out. Mike?
Well, Lisa, they're not throwing a rope-a-dope. They're throwing a left hook to start. As Pierce's shot is good. Pierce knocks down a 3.
You know I'm a big boxing fan, so allow me to take this, fella. When you talk about Ali against Foreman, Ali had more than one weapon to counter Foreman's arsenal. That's the problem with the Heat. They need more than just Dwyane Wade. Other guys have got to step up to counter this Celtic team.
Well, Quentin Richardson certainly has to start. 3 for 3 from downtown. During the regular season, Miami's defense one of the best in the NBA. Richardson again gets inside, misses. And again, Rondo quickly brings it up the floor. Good transition defense from the Heat. Garnett drives on Beasley. Nice play from Kevin Garnett for his second field goal. Rajon Rondo was saying after game 3, one of the reasons the Celtics better be ready is because this series has been closer than 0-3 as Arroyo knocks it down. Remember, in game 1, they were up 14 in the 3rd quarter. They certainly could have won game 3. It came down to Wade missed and Pierce hit. End of story.
Now, why should you have to shoot the free throw? You're calling an infraction on the other team. Because when they call holding in football, they make them kick a field goal to get the penalty?
Rondo, as the shot clock expires. This is a new one.
No, I really did. It also speeds up the game. Just give them the point.
It makes no sense.
It does too. You just don't want to listen.
Richardson again. Not wasting time, putting it up. Garnett, the rebound. Rondo amongst the league leaders in assists during the playoffs as well. Got a couple of double-figure assist games. and is rebounding so well. Pierce got hit and a foul.
I used Paul Pierce when he came back from injury as if I was going to use him in playoff situations.
Rondo finds Allen, who finds the seam. Bad pass from Garnett. That's 7 turnovers for the Celtics, and Wade the finish. Turnovers have hurt the Heat in this series thus far. Right now, it's killing Boston.
Give the Miami Heat a lot of credit defensively. They're making extra effort plays. Chasing down loose ball, active hands, and making multiple effort plays.
8 turnovers, and there's still 3:39 to play in the period. Richardson leans in, draws the foul, count it, and 1. Quentin Richardson with 13 points here in the first period. Well, of course, Richardson called both Pierce as Chalmers gets away from Davis. Wade to finish. Rondo, final second, spins, flips it up at the buzzer, and it floats in. Nice move from Rondo.
But they were the far superior team. The Pistons were. That was a championship level team, and really only Doc had Tracy McGrady and the modern day or latter day Tito's at that time. He starts off, his minutes are a little bit less in both the second and the fourth. But those are huge numbers, and I think one of the reasons is, as we saw in the first quarter here, his opportunities in transition diminish over time.
Arroyo had to put it up as the shot clock expired. Here's Nate Robinson. He's only played in 8 minutes in this series as Davis goes in and fouled by Haslam.
And I like that play by Nate Robinson right there. In New York, he might have tried to toss that off the backboard and reverse dunk it. With Haslam out there and the 2 point guards, it's just hard to score. And they've worked hard to build up a lead. You don't want to give it back in just a couple minutes.
Haslam also sitting because of 2 fouls. But they had 4 other players scoring double figures in game 3. That was such a key element in their preparation. 3 of them off the bench. Darrell Wright had a terrific game. He had 15. Shot clock down to 4. Wright's going to have to put one up. With Wallace in his face, knocks it down. Tough shot for Darrell Wright. And he answers the call. He had a big 3 in the 4th quarter late in the game. Without question, his best game of the series.
Well, gave them great minutes in game 3 on both ends of the floor. Did a great job having an impact on the game as soon as he was called.
Wallace misses. Davis and Chalmers fight, and good play from Chalmers to take it away.
That's a great engaged rebound by Chalmers, going up over the top of Big Baby Davis.
Chalmers answers back at the other end. Chalmers played well off the bench in game 3. He had 10 points. A 13-point Miami lead. They've been up by as many as 17. And Robinson bumped by Beasley. That's 2 on Beasley. Point guard position has been obviously in favor of the Celtics with Rondo's play. Arroyo and Chalmers both out there together. And the next Sunday, who knows? It could be some game 7s. It could be some game 1s.
He's a good defender, and he's a good screen setter.
And a foul with 9:08 remaining. And that's where it's all going to come down to how they perform in the postseason. He's had a quiet one, Wallace had thus far. By the way, you've now done a boxing analogy, a baseball analogy. Very versatile.
Thank you very much. I'm glad you noticed.
Cricket's next.
Beasley. Lead back to 14. Pierce wanted the ball. Wright trying to post him. Wright took a shot in the groin. He's a little shaken up. Inadvertent. And Ray Allen was out of bounds when he caught it.
The problem is when he's got it going on in an attack mode, then you have your hands full. There's no answer for it. Other than that, you can beat the Lakers.
Well, I think they were in a building, as Beasley shows great handles to get to the rim. They were in a building that's the best building in the NBA as far as home court advantage right now in Oklahoma City. And they're playing a very good team. And you know what? They had the same thing happen to them last year, where they went on the road to Houston, lost both of those games in round 2. I just think they just got to play a good home game.
Wow, Chalmers to Beasley. And Michael Beasley with a strong start. An 18-point Heat lead. Beasley picking up where he left off in game 3 with being aggressive offensively. Wallace against Anthony. Pierce the offensive board, stripped by Arroyo, but a foul. And Pierce goes to the line. Well, he was going to break out song there at the end.
No, that's only if it was Jeff Van Gundy who would.
No, don't they do that on those NBA commercials now, where they take a statement from the press conference,
right,
and then they're putting it together?
Oh, no, stop, please. And as he goes to the free throw line, 8 points for Beasley on 4 of 5 from the field.
Simon
Cal, like, will ridicule me. I'm fine with that. I'm fine. You can be Simon. I'm Theodore.
We can arrange to have you audition on that show if you like.
I'm going Dancing with the Stars.
Fierce. Time to pull up.
Back to the 2-3 zone again. There's only one shooter on the floor.
Garnett. Garnett 3 for 3.
Rondo's out for the few minutes that happens. I think give them their best chance to win.
Chalmers misses. Rondo comes out of the pack. Rondo on the drive. Oh, nice move, avoiding the contact with Richardson, and then puts it in with the one hand. Alley-oop to Beasley.
You've got to find a way to execute on the offensive end and don't allow this Celtic team to get back into this ball.
You've outplayed them. The last thing you want to do is play so well, get the crowd fired up, and then the lead dwindle. It's as high as 17 as Chalmers has it deflected off his leg.
But you want to close out this second quarter in the right way offensively.
The biggest lead was 18. A hold is called.
Getting 2 free throws.
Finley would go to the line. Michael Finley's sister. Remembers Finley coming to all the games as a little kid. Under 5 to play first half here in game 4. Nice entry pass, and Wade able to put it in.
Good job out of the timeout, executing a play where you get yourself a quality look.
Was not ready to take the charge. Rondo almost with the steal. Yes, he comes up with it. Rondo gets inside and banks in a layup. And then Anthony fouls him. And he's still only 24 years old. That first year, he had his ups and downs. The second year, the big question, could the Celtics win a championship as Rondo was the point guard? Well, he answered those questions. Last year, he had that spectacular playoff series, nearly a triple-double against Chicago, as Beasley's shot is blocked. And then this year, Rondo's become an all-star. Makes his move inside, nearly stolen. Lost it, they say last touch by Wade. Wade's not arguing that much, so I think it's the right call. Jermaine O'Neal back in from Miami. Garnett, good open look, and Wade the rebound. He hoping to get something from O'Neal offensively. Richardson had the hot start. And O'Neal lost the ball. Wow, is he struggling big time. Perkins barrels into Wade. That's taking a charge.
And you've got to give it up to Dwyane Wade. He's not going to take a ton of charges during the season because he has to pace his body. It only has so many physical contacts that you can take in a season. But here in the playoffs, stepping in front, give him credit. Very few star players do that.
Rondo looking. Garnett. Oh, nice move from Garnett. Little head fake to get through the double team.
And if I'm Miami, Mark, I'm thinking about going back to the 2-3 zone. They only have Finley on the floor as a shooter, trying to get out more in transition because right now they're really struggling to get quality shots.
They've had some droughts as Wade tried the finger roll and draws the foul. Rondo is their leading scorer with 9. The ball fake back to Garnett. Garnett's now the leading scorer with 10. Final minute, first half. Dwyane Wade and the Heat trying to extend their season. Trying to get on a plane, go back to Boston for game 5. Wade, nice fake. Beasley not expecting it. O'Neal, and there's a high percentage shot. Jermaine O'Neal gets one to go. Richardson on Rondo. Now they switch. Perkins is open. Ball swings. Shot clock winding down. Allen drives in. Blocking foul as O'Neal is in the restricted area. And Boston can cut it to 4 after trailing by 18 here in the first half. The Heat, going through those offensive droughts, have scored just 4 points in the last 7.5 minutes. Beasley the drive. And still, do they call a foul? Yes.
His job is to make a play. He's done his job when you double team him in the backcourt.
Beasley hits the pair. Rondo, final seconds. Rondo races up the floor. Just gets it off in time. Gets stuck. And that will end the first half.
One of the ways the Celtics got back into the game was the Heat turned the ball over just like the Celtics did in quarter number 2.
Ray Allen and Paul Pierce both with 3 fouls. Neither played a heck of a lot. About 13 minutes each as Arroyo knocks down the shot. 13 minutes each in that first half for Boston.
That's good patience by Dwyane Wade, not trying to do too much. At some point, he's going to need other guys to make shots. Well, start early on. Get on the basketball, and Arroyo stepped in rhythm.
Wade had 8 assists in game 3. He's got 4 here this afternoon. Pierce. And Arroyo will bring it up. Allen stays on Wade, even with the 3 fouls. Richardson had that hot start. Had 13 points in the first quarter, didn't score in the second. O'Neal, can he get one to go? Still no. He did have a dunk. And his shooting woes are just off the charts. Richardson looking to post up now on Allen. A quick spin move, blocked by Perkins. And Garnett, his 6th rebound. Here comes Rondo, 3-on-1. Pierce gets it and throws it down.
That's good transition offense by the Celtics, but there's no way you only have one guy back in transition. Carlos Arroyo was left by himself to defend in transition. You've got to prevent those layups.
Just over 2 minutes gone by here in the third. Wade gets the post, and Wade throws it down at the other end. Rondo finding the seams, count it, and a foul. Pretty play from Rondo, and he's in double figures with 11.
Why not let both guys shoot technical fouls? See, I was giving Mike credit. I wasn't saying really me. I was saying Mike.
5-point game here early in the third. Arroyo lost his balance, got it to Beasley. Beasley likes switching to that right hand, but a poor attempt. Shot clock at 1. They're not going to get it off in time. And a 24-second violation. That's the second time he's tried one of those shots, both ineffective. Pierce nails it. And it just keeps saying, now he didn't play a lot because of foul trouble, but he looks like he's really starting to get in that rhythm.
Oh, you can tell when you look at him offensively, the things he's able to do, there's no answer for it. With his size and strength, ability to score in a variety of ways.
Arroyo, a couple of field goals here in the third, and it's back to 5.
You know, Arroyo, and Mark can attest to this, he's a very good pick-and-roll player. He knows how to play pick-and-roll basketball.
Garnett from outside. Kevin Garnett now 6 of 9 from the field.
Not only when you talk about Arroyo, he also is a big-time competitor. Here's a guy that's had success. I think sometimes you can lose your confidence and lose some of your swagger or energy on the floor.
You just said that to Jeff last week. You're a bad dude. I watched you work.
Yeah, he was always pumping me up like that when I was coaching him.
5-point Miami lead. Ball poked away by Richardson. Richardson trying to post up. Wade on the drive. On the pull-up. Tough shot. Knocks it down. 22 for Wade. Heat back up by 7. Ray Allen fires away. That's good. And the Celtics continue their climb back. It's a 4-point game again. Allen just his second field goal. He's been in foul problems. Richardson steps back, nails a 3. Quentin Richardson, his 4th three-pointer of the game. Had that hot start. Garnett. Inside to Perkins, blocked by O'Neal. The boos turned to cheers on that defensive play. Perkins and O'Neal battling. Richardson rushed that one. Pace is picked up here in the 3rd. Rondo goes at Arroyo, reversal, he banks it in. He just plays with such poise and confidence, plays it at his own pace right now.
Does a good job of picking and choosing when to be aggressive offensively and when to be a facilitator for everybody else on the floor.
He's their leading scorer today with 14. Arroyo left open. 5 minutes remain in the 3rd. Rondo to Garnett. Garnett with the finish, and it's a 3-point game. Timeout, Miami.
That's why when I looked at this Heat team, if I'm going down and I'm Eric Spoelstra, I'm going down with Udonis Haslem on the floor. That's one guy that I don't have to coach energy and effort. I can live with his mistakes because he's going to leave it on the floor.
And he's on the floor now. Haslem coming off the bench this season. Wade. Good defense from Ray Allen. Shot clock at 5. Wade gets it inside. Haslem won't go.
And Mike Haslam's a free agent at the end of this year as well. And he's not going to be paid big, but this guy can be a component on a championship-level team. And I think those championship-level teams need to take a big, long look at this guy.
Allen hits a 3. Haslem was a component on that championship team here in 2006. He's such a workhorse, and they love him here. He's a Miami native. He's very big in the community. So much charity work. He wants to stay, but who knows? As Arroyo misses, Perkins the rebound. The Celtics have come all the way back to tie the game. Rondo banks it in, and it's their first lead since 2-0. All the way back from 18 down.
You think about it. Here's a guy who doesn't shoot it outside 18 feet. So you think it would be hard for him to get to the basket. He gets it there easily.
Richardson tries another. Way off the mark, and Perkins the rebound. Rondo with 16 points. Goes right at Arroyo. But the pass deflected nicely.
And this is where Miami's will has to stay strong. You can't have any give.
Oh, Wade! No give there. There's an answer. As we talked about a bunch of times, this could be Wade's final game with the Heat. He can opt out, and he said he will. He'll test the free agent market. He's expressed his desire to stay here, but you never know. As Rondo drives, draws the foul on Haslem. And he'll go to the free throw line.
You're the Heat players. You have to do a better job of containing Rondo. Find a way to force him to be a jump shooter. He's getting into the paint area too often in this half.
3 triple-doubles total in the playoffs. Averaged 17 a game, nearly 10 assists and 10 rebounds, 2.5 steals. He played almost the entire game, it seemed, night after night. He is turning into one of the best point guards in the NBA. Chalmers is in. Rondo pokes it away. Allen comes up with it. Rondo right back to Allen and the layup. He started it at one end with a steal and then sets up his teammates in the Celtics by 4. Timeout, Miami. Quentin Richardson the drive and gets the roll. Richardson having his best game offensively here in the series with 18. Coming up on the 2-minute mark, third quarter. Anxious moments for the Heat crowd as they've seen this big lead disappear. Pierce jump shot. Beasley and Haslam grab the rebound. Wade throws it into about the third row, and then they call an offensive foul. Wade now on Rondo. Haslam battling Garnett. Pierce trying to find an opening. Garnett, good open look, nails it. Kevin Garnett, 8 of 12 from the field. And the Celtics back up by 4.
And that's very good patience offensively. Fronting of the low post, go to a high pick and roll, and then find the open Garnett.
Beasley, the pull-up shot. If he can put the total game together with the focus, the concentration, the intensity, he is such a natural, talented scorer. The guy's ability to put the ball in the basket. That's what can be so frustrating as Pierce knocks down the three-pointer, and it's a 5-point lead for the Celtics.
Part of the problem, you make that point about Beasley. You don't want to be making that same statement 10 years from now. At some point, you have to get it. There's no explanation. He's too good to be just another guy on the floor.
Wade tried the alley-oop. Haslam mistimed his jump.
How many guys, if you're saying right now he doesn't, how many guys get it in year 5 or year 6 if they haven't gotten it earlier?
I don't think that happens. I think your older guy sitting on the couch saying, I could have been this.
Rondo left open. Rajon Rondo having a superb game, and it's a 7-point lead. 20 points, 8 assists, a couple of steals as well, and this the largest lead of the game for the Celtics. Wade for 3, answers back. He does it again. Every time they need a big bucket, Wade supplies it.
But even though it went in, that was poor clock management. He had the last shot. He took it at 14 seconds.
And here's a chance to take a foul if you're the Heat.
Oh, Pierce comes right back with a 2-pointer. Emphasize your point there, Jeff, as Chalmers launches it. And that will end the third period. The Heat have been in a lot of the games against the Boston Celtics this year. They just can't beat them. Lost all 3 regular season, the first 3 games of this series. And once again, going to come down to the fourth quarter. Wade gets the shot. 29 for Wade.
And really, their turnovers, Miami's turnovers and their poor free throw shooting have really got them in a hole.
Rondo keeps his dribble. Now drives, flips it high off the glass, and just rolls off. Davis battling down low. And we're going to have a hell ball. Anthony wins the tip. Durrell Wright, Chalmers, Haslam, Anthony, and Wade on the floor right now for the Heat. Trying to make sure it's not the final quarter of the season. Wade again, nails a 3, and it's a 1-point game. 32 for Dwyane Wade. He will not go quietly here this afternoon.
And Eric Spoelstra wanted them to be in zone, and 3 guys were in zone, and 2 guys were in man.
Foul on Haslam. Haslam's foul, his 4th.
Free agent Dwyane Wade still allows you to clear space. If it was just Dwyane Wade being a free agent this year, he's an explanation to clear space. He's that good.
Wade again, puts it in. Wade lighting it up. Miami back up by 1. 35 points.
And the Celtics bench has let them down.
And a foul on Durrell Wright as he knocks down Pierce. Pierce Good help from Anthony, but he finds Wallace. Celtics really being very patient offensively in finding the open man.
And I like Doc Rivers going back to Ray Allen early in this quarter because Ray Allen has done a good job on Wade.
And Kevin Garnett stands up and tells his team, look, when he comes off the screen, let's trap it. Let's get the ball out of his hand.
Chalmers, that's a three. 82-80. Miami battling back after blowing an 18-point lead. Boy, you gotta love their fight here. Down 0-3, blew the huge lead, and here they are battling to keep their season alive.
And that's the power of the three-point shot, too.
Wallace can't connect. Wade the rebound. Wade kicks it out to Haslam. Tough shot from Haslam. Joel Anthony had it. Gets it back. Wade for three. Bang! What a performance from Dwyane Wade. 38 points. Timeout Boston.
This is one of the greatest performances you'll ever see with a team down. There's every reason to give in, give up. This guy is just so good. It's almost like you take it for granted. I almost stormed the court right there.
Pierce. Celtics have been able to answer throughout this series. At that time, a turnover. 15 Boston turnovers, 9 coming in that first period. Right to Wade. Wade falling away. He's human. Haslam the rebound. A new 24.
Yeah, but the extra effort by Joel Anthony to get Wade the last three. And then Udonis Haslam there.
Chalmers drives, lost it. They say last touch by Boston. Chalmers off the inbounds, right into the hands of Wade. Wade fakes, fires, draws the foul. Almost a 4-point opportunity. Instead, he'll shoot 3 free throws. Will this be his final game in a Miami Heat uniform?
I was telling Mark at the break, if I was his mom, I'd be rushing the court right now. That's my boy. Everyone would know I'm his mother.
And you can tell she's over there fully in prayer, and he has responded.
You see the jewelry, that's the 2006 championship ring that's on her finger. Wade has 17 of their last 20 points, 41 for the game. And the Heat back up by 8. A 14-point turnaround here in the fourth quarter.
See, and Wade's guarding Rondo right now and giving help off of Rondo as Rondo wins the loose ball battle.
Rondo gets inside, blocked by Anthony. Joel Anthony, very big performance, huge minutes off the bench. Wade kicks it out for Chalmers. Chalmers on the drive. Pull-up jump shot. Can't hit. Perkins the rebound. Still plenty of time remaining. Pierce. Offensive foul as he pushed Chalmers down. Wade's season high during the regular season was 44 against the Celtics. Chalmers on the drive. Nice banker, Mario Chalmers. And it's a 10-point Miami lead. Rondo. Wade guarding Rondo. Wade, the only starter out there right now for Miami. Garnett, the high release. Kevin Garnett's had a terrific game as well. 18 and 9. Everything paling in comparison to Wade. But the Celtics balance has been exactly what they love. Wade to Haslam. Foul call against Rondo trying to fight over the screen.
Miss Wade says, That's what I'm talking about. Help my baby.
Wade again. That's another three. What an explosion from Dwyane Wade. 44 points. 17 here in the fourth quarter, and there's still 6 minutes to play.
And he's missed free throws tonight, too. Plus, he's been very disruptive off Rondo.
Ball through the hands of Perkins out to Ray Allen. Allen calmly puts up the three. That won't go. And the shots are not falling right now, as we've got a loose ball foul against the Heat. Dwyane Wade, just a remarkable performance. Allen. Allen sees an opening, kicks it out. Rondo for three. That's a one. His second three-pointer of the game.
That's a shot you can live with. Dwyane Wade is playing great defense, not just offensively, but he's not allowing Rondo to beat him on Rondo's terms. He's forcing him to beat him with the jump shot.
Wade doesn't go, but he'll go to the line. This is the most points he's ever scored in a playoff game. And again, we talk so much about Dwyane Wade and his skills and his talent, but his passion and his hatred of losing is such a big part, maybe his #1 strength. Doesn't care they're down 0-3, just battles, and again, what could be his final game in a Heat uniform.
But, Mike, it's also, think about what he was when he came into this league. He was a driver slasher with a questionable jump shot, and now you're seeing a guy who's shooting the ball so much better because of the work he put in with Eric Spoelstra when Spoelstra was an assistant.
And it's not like we haven't seen this type of performances from him before. The finals in 06, when he averaged almost 35 a game to bring the Heat their championship. Darrell Wright, line drive jumper. Back to 11 with 4:40 to play.
And what the Celtics went to right away is when Dwyane Wade brought the ball over half court, they looked to trap him. Other guys have to be aggressive offensively, and Wright made them pay.
Rondo, open look. Haslam the rebound.
But going back to Mark's point, Wade is roaming, taking Allen out of catch and shoot plays. If that's the shot they're going to give up, they're going to be fine with that.
Haslam won't go. Anthony battling on the boards, but Perkins comes away. Still plenty of time.
And I like what the Celtics decided to do. Get that ball out of his hand.
Allen nails a three. And just like that, it's back to 8. What a wild fourth quarter. Boston led by 6 to begin the fourth period. Miami led by Dwyane Wade, and led by as many as 11, and they'll call timeout now.
So now both teams are playing small with just one big on the floor.
Again, Wade on Garnett. Finley, open look. Finley hits a three, and it's back to 5 as we approach the 3-minute mark.
And that's why I'm not playing small. I'm staying big so I don't have to trap off of shooters.
Wade has only missed one shot here in the fourth. 4 of 4 from downtown. Looking for the opening again. Back out Richardson. Richardson off the dribble. Looks to bank it. Won't go. Garnett the rebound. Ray Allen on the drive. Foul by Darrell Wright in the act of shooting. And he'll go to the line. This is the first game of our doubleheader. Second one is coming up. But his team still has work to do to make sure they force a game 5. It's only a 4-point game with 2.5 to play. Ray Allen. Rondo, nice ball fake, and Rondo misses the layup. Haslam the rebound, his 10th of the game. Haslam hasn't scored, but he's done what he always does for this team. Fight and fight. Wade to Haslam. Darrell Wright trying 4 on the shot clock. Right shot short. Beasley puts it in. Michael Beasley with the effort. And the lead back up 98-92. 15 points for Beasley this afternoon. Allen on the drive. Michael Finley. Short. Garnett the rebound. Nearly taken away. A little extra pushing and shoving as they battle. Celtics do not need the foul yet. Still a two-possession game. Beasley to the basket, right-handed. No! Tip won't go, and Garnett the rebound.
Dunk the ball.
Pierce pulls up. Three-pointer won't go. Tony Allen had it, lost it. Haslam with the save. Here comes Wade. Wade to the basket. And he's fouled with 34.6 remaining. Here's Dwyane Wade. All 7 of his years in the NBA here in Miami. Won a championship in 2006, the Finals MVP, a 6-time All-Star, franchise leader in points and assists and steals. He's the face of the franchise. 99-92. Dwyane Wade with the 19 points in the fourth and 46 for the game. As we said before, you just never know when you go into an NBA arena what you're going to see. This is one of the great playoff performances I've ever seen. Rondo. Ray Allen, quick release. Can't get it to go. Richardson outlet, and he's fouled.
And you know what? If I'm Pat Riley, right after the game, I go to midcourt and retire this guy's number. I take the jersey off of him, and I string it up on a rope, and I move Hardaway and Mooring's jersey aside.
Meanwhile, Richardson has played a good game. 18 points, had that big first quarter to help the Heat get that huge early lead that they obviously needed. And Eric Spoelstra was saying before the game, we haven't figured out how to beat this team yet. Well, he got it now.
Yeah, get Wade 46.
Do something historic. He said their goal, win 1 game. We can handle that. We're not thinking about history and coming back from 0-3. We just need to win 1 game. They're on the verge of doing that right now. Pierce can't connect. Richardson the rebound, and that'll do it. There'll be a game 5 in Boston as Dwyane Wade turns in one of the more remarkable playoff performances you'll ever see. 46 points, and the Heat finally beat the Celtics.